Nobody indeed. What is up? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. Super Bowl edition, live edition, powered by YouTube. Big shout out to them. This is going to be a fun night. Now, we've got a lot prepared and a lot that's brand new, right? So for everyone that is brand new to this show, let me go ahead and get you started. We're not going to waste a damn second getting to it. First off, hey, go ahead and hit the Discord there. Join it. It's free. If you've never used it before, use Slack at work. It's a lot like that. Or maybe an AOL chat room back in the day, however you want to get down. But we continue the conversation and we'll be betting Super Bowl 59 live in there. So go ahead and scan that QR code or hit the link in the description below. Okay, now, we got a Super Bowl here. All right, we got a big one. Chiefs and the Eagles, and this spread hasn't moved, and this total hasn't moved. Chiefs a 1.5 point favorite, total of 48.5. We've got a monster one here. And like I said, for anybody brand new, I will go ahead and hit you with all of our picks right now up front. And you will also see on the banner below, they will run on the ticker all show long. So no matter when you come in, you can't miss them at all. All right. I'll put this full screen here. Eagles money line, Saquon Barkley touchdown plus 180. Saquon Barkley 2+ touchdowns at plus 310. Saquon Barkley longest rush over 24.5 yards. Patrick Mahomes over 6.5 rush attempts. Check your books. You might be able to get that at 5.5 if the juice is right. Chiefs, Eagles, 2-point conversion attempt at plus 110. That's right, attempt. We don't need a success. We just need an attempt from either team. Also, a punt result in a touchback, plus 130. Absolutely. Just one in the end zone. Chiefs, Eagles, over 2.5 players to attempt a pass at plus 180. We're also going to take total rushing TDs over 2.5. Let me pull this ticker down so we can see the bottom here. Total fourth down conversions, both teams over 2.5 plus 120. Patrick Mahomes throw an interception plus 115. Jalen Hurts throw an interception at plus 115. All right, now our under the radar picks. Okay. I played these personally, but these are picks that, quite frankly, not a lot of people are really looking at here. I'll pull myself on screen, but if you want to take some shots, here's where you might be able to do it. DeAndre Hopkins over 1.5 receptions, plus 115. All right, Grant Calcaterra, Eagles tight end, over half a receiving yard at plus 148. That's right. Get one receiving yard tonight. All right, and finish with that one. No negative completions. Just drop it, my man. All right, Chris Jones over 0.25 sacks of the Chiefs, plus 105. Jalen Carter, the Eagles, over 0.25 sacks, plus 112. First touchdown, jersey number over 15.5. All right, if you've never bet this before, essentially, who scores the first touchdown of the game and what is their jersey number, okay? So 15.5 essentially means Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, those hurt us. All right. Running backs, we're good to go. Tight ends, we're good to go. Travis Kelce, we're good to go. So we're going to take a shot there. Saquon Barkley, first quarter reception, just one, plus 160. Eagles second half team total over 12.5 at minus 110. And then the Chiefs, Eagles, both teams to score at least one touchdown each in each half. Okay, so there we go on that. Now, I'll put the ticker back up here. All right, so you can see these, all of them, throughout the entire show. Now, we're going to have some fun, all right? Now, I have bad news, all right? We don't like to start the show with bad news, okay? However, what I need everyone to do in the chat right now is type the word in, okay? I-N. If you want to get in, just type the word I-N. And I assure you, you want to get it. You're going to have fun. All right. But the bad news is this. All right. The showdown, we're retiring it. It's done. All right. It's over at 2 other shows. I created both of them. Kids, always copyright your work. However, all right, we're going to put that behind us. It's time to look to the future. All right. And everybody, this brand new is like, what the hell is this showdown? All right. Welcome to Saddle Up Hoss. That's right. Anytime that you want a showdown with someone on the show or in the chat, you just write Saddle Up Hoss and it is good to go. All right. So here's what we're going to do. All right. I promised that we would give away $500. All right. Tonight. And we're going to do it like this. Here's how it's going to get down. Look at the Chiefs behind us. Here's what we're going to do. I have 10 games. All right. 10 Saddle Up Hosses. That sounds a little weird, but 20 people total are going to be able to play. All right. And what we're going to do, All right. Everyone that wrote in, Melanie, I need you right here. Choose 2 people at random. Okay. Just choose 2 people and type it in the chat. All right. So what we're going to do is that we're going to choose 2 people each for 10 games. All right. So 20 people total are going to play. And don't worry, if you don't get picked tonight, we'll keep doing it. We got college baseball coming up this weekend. We've got a lot. So we're going to have both of you competing in a saddle up hoss during the game. All right. And I've already got all of it lined up in regards to which one you will get. All right. And then whoever wins, all right, because it's just an over under, right? Whoever wins, I'll get with you right after the game, sending you Venmo $50. How about that? All right. We're going to do that for 10 winners here. All right. So, Melanie, drop in. Okay. Purple Hawk and Michael Knox, okay, are our first ones here. Okay. So, all right. Purple Hawk and Michael Knox. Here is your saddle up hoss. Pull it up here. Okay. Patrick Mahomes passing yards over 253.5 and under 253.5. All right. Purple Hawk. I'm going to give you the first pick. All right. Knox, you'll take the other side here. So, Purple Hawk, right in the chat. You want over or do you want under? And Michael Knox, you will have the other side. Does that make sense? Write in the chat, yes, if it makes sense, or no, if it doesn't make sense, right? But I think that it does. And we've got 10 of these that we're going to get down throughout the show. All right. Purple Hawk has chosen over. Okay. All right. You've got the over. Knox, you have the under. There we go. All right. So you guys keep tabs with these. I'll write them down, obviously. And after the game, we'll settle up or saddle up. I didn't even need to make that joke, but that's how we will get down. Okay. Let's get one more. All right. And Spurrier, bring us into this one. I need you to call me a loser real quick.
Alan, everybody on the team's got to be accountable. That's what losers do. So get together.
There we go. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that one. All right. So, all right. Melanie, pick 2 more for me real quick in the chat at random. And Tina, you're absolutely right. Don't forget that. Like, Tina, you're the best. Oh, Kirk. Oh, you are phenomenal. Kirk, you're absolutely phenomenal. Thank you very much. 5 Driving the Line memberships and the 5 new folks. Welcome into the crew. Okay. Yeah, Melanie, I know, right? Spurrier yelling at us. Now, all right, Melanie, while you're choosing those, let me go through the parlays here of what we have. But, Melanie, I need you to drop me 2 folks there. All right, so the parlays that we have, the AB3s, we had them all throughout the week. All right, so Saquon Barkley TD, Jalen Hurts TD, and Patrick Mahomes to throw a pick at plus 465. Okay. We also have both teams to score 1+ touchdown each half. Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown. And the Eagles team total over 22.5, not 23.5, 22.5 at plus 225. All right, Melanie, I don't know what we've got going on here. Just hit me with 2 names. I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, indeed. All right, Travis Kelce, 2+ receptions. Travis Kelce, anytime TD, and both teams to score in the 4th quarter. Melody, I'm absolutely messing with you. Okay, so we got Mike Nodler. All right. Was there a first one? Okay, Tenacious D's and Mike Nodler. Perfect. All right, there we go right there. Okay, there we go. Okay. Melody, you're the best. I was just messing with you. Absolutely. Look at Michael Knox. Welcome into the crew, baby. Even though, hey, my boy. All right. So, Tenacious D's and Mike Noller, this is what you have. Okay. And Nodler, you get to pick. You get to go first. Okay. Which side do you want? Pull it up. Bam. Jalen Hurts, passing yards. Over 213.5, under 213.5. Nodler, you get to pick first which one you got. And then Tenacious, you have the other side. So that is yours right there. Let me get back to the parlays while you type in which one, Nodler, that you want. All right, Travis Kelce, 2+ receptions, anytime TD, both teams score 4th quarter, plus 215. All right, let me get this ticker up here as well. And then finally, Chiefs, 20+ points, Eagles, 20+ points, and Jalen Hurts, 1 touchdown anytime. Now, that's not passing. All right. It'd be rushing, or if he's to go Philly special here and catch one. Yeah. So that's what we have. Those are our 4 parlays here. Drop them back here real quick. Yeah. Mike Noller, drop in which one you want on Jalen Hurts, over or under 213.5 passing yards. Let us know which one. And then today's Steez, you have the next. So, like I said, we got 10 of those. Now, while we do that, okay, let's take a look here at where the books, because quite frankly, like, it hasn't changed. So we look at the public versus professionals, okay, and where these bets really have come in. All right. Let's see. Money line. All right. Public, 62% of it, taking the Chiefs. Professionals, the Sharps, 72%. Perfectly aligned there. All right. The spread. Public, 58% on the Eagles plus 1.5. Professionals, the Sharps, 68% on the Eagles plus 1.5. Today's D's making some fried chicken. Now we're talking, boy. Nice. And then the over of 48.5. The public, 82%. All right, on the over 48.5. The Sharps, they're feeling it too, 78%. So there you go. It is fascinating that you usually have, as you see at the top there, the public versus the professionals. They're both aligned, and heavily as well. I mean, the lowest percentage we have is the public on the spread at 58% there. So if you're looking at it from, some people like to use, this information of where the public is, follow or fade it, where the Sharps, are at, the big money bettors, follow or fade it. Again, I mean, they're both feeling it here. So if you're looking at it from a sports book perspective, all right, I don't see another Tenacious D's. All right, I'm going to hand it over to you. You get to pick. You want over under Jalen Hurts, 213.5 passing yards. All right. And save me a piece of that fried chicken, man. All right. So if you look at it from a book's perspective, okay, what they need, the under. All right. Like, the books are in a pretty good spot, okay, because spread hasn't moved, total hasn't moved. So pretty market efficient numbers that they've got there. And if you're the books, you kind of want it on both sides, right? So really, it's about parlays and props. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown. Saquon Barkley, anytime touchdown in the under, right? So those are the 3 largest that the books cannot and do not want to happen. So, all right, Tenacious D's is taking the over 213.5 on Jalen Hurts passing yards. Noller, you have the other side. Okay, now, so like I said, finishing that part up, right? So that is exactly where the books are, right? Those 3 things, because those are going to be not only bet singularly, well, maybe not Saquon anytime touchdown, maybe 2 of them, but they're in parlays. And if the books can get parlays busted, that's exactly where they want to go with it. Now, some stats here as we get ready for our next game to pull up. All right. Our man Adam Thompson, only twice the last 17 years has the favorite covered with the over also hitting. So if you like Kansas City, you should lean to the under. All right. The under has also hit all 4 times since 2014 with totals in the 40s. Some drink, sorry. Yeah. So totals obviously at 48.5. So again, trends, take them how you will. Some trends are better than others. Some don't matter. I really like this one from man Sal Betts. Jake Elliott, Eagles kicker, player prop, set at 6.5 kicking points. He's hit this number in 100% of his last 7 games. All right. The Super Bowl has just 1 point spread. In close games this year, Elliott averages 7.2 points. Michael Knox brings up a good point. They will make millions. Also, I don't see any way that the Eagles win this game if Saquon Barkley doesn't score, right? Like, that would be absolutely brutal. Well, it'd be brutal for the Chiefs if he doesn't score and they still figure it out. Okay, now get right back to this, but we've got another game here. Like I said, well, same game, but we've got another option because we got 10 of them that we're getting through. And like I said, you all have been so phenomenal with your support, and everybody that's brand new, I'm telling you, this is the best crew in the game. Absolutely. So I wanted personally to make sure that I gave back to you guys and we have some fun while we do it. Next one here. All right. Saquon Barkley rushing yards over 111.5 and under 111.5. All right. Kirk Schroyer, you are in this one. All right. And my man, Todd lives for Sundays. You're in this one. All right. Todd, you get to pick. You want the over or under on Saquon Barkley rushing yards. All right. Todd, you choose. Okay. Kirk, you have the opposite side. Sound good, buddy? There we go. So, yeah, Todd, drop that in there, and we will see which side you guys are on. And I hope that this is fun. Like, it's going to be a blast. Like, even though, like, I'm not in it, it's going to be fun watching and seeing how all of these go. Also, real quick, so we've got squares, like Super Bowl squares in the Discord. Just want to let everybody know, if any of mine hit, we're just going to turn them into a giveaway tomorrow, right, on the show, 10 a.m. Eastern. Make sure to tune in. So just want to let that, like, I'm not taking anybody's money in regards to that, but I am playing, and I will talk noise if I do hit them. However, just understand that. Like that, we'll just get that straight right out of the way. I'm not taking anybody's money. We'll put it back into something, kind of like this, man. Okay, so Todd says over, baby. Keep hearing how Casey will stop, but I can't see it. Over. Okay, so Todd, you've got the over 111.5. Kirk, you have the under 111.5 of Saquon Barkley's rushing yards. Okay, so we got a couple in there now. So taking a look at this game, and again, if you're jumping in brand new, all of our picks are right there. I'll put them up on the screen real quick just so you can see, because again, it can be tough to read a ticker there. I'm not going to read them all, but again, this is really the list that we've worked off of the last essentially 2 weeks. Okay, so take a screenshot of that, grab that one. We also have our under the radar picks as well. I'm playing these personally. Again, understand the picks that they are, right? So don't go crazy, but I think we've got some nice shots here to hit one for sure. So yeah, those are those. Again, you will see them on the bottom ticker throughout the show, and it's even coded, right? So scrolling Saquon Barkley, first quarter reception, it's on this part right here. So I hope that makes sense, but I want to make sure, and we'll continue to put those up as we go. So take a look at this game. Okay, now I have a question, and I need you guys' help as well. So this is the biggest sign up and kind of giveaway time for sports books as well. And what I mean by that is a lot of you probably have free bets. All right. Free picks. Maybe you signed up, right? And you got, the bet $5, get 200, all of that kind of stuff, right? So what I need is, and you don't have to do it immediately, okay? But what I need is, if you had to play one pick, okay? And I'm not even talking about a parlay. I'm talking about a pick. Let's just say, around even money, minus 110, somewhere around there, right? Like nothing crazy. Like if you just had to put all the free cash that you had, all right, drop that one pick. And then after that, feel free to drop a couple others. Like you could do, your three favorites, right? Like that's perfectly fine. I want to see where everybody goes, because I know that there's a lot of people that probably have them. And there's a lot of ways to go about it, right? So drop those in. I'm interested to see where you all go. B Mills, $9.99 for good luck on the best today. Hey, right back at you. Thank you. And yeah, absolutely good karma. Big shout out. Thank you. All right, Spell Dog. B Mills, I love you. Spell Dog is nervous. Tell you what, don't be nervous, because you're in the game here. All right. Spell Dog against Matty Boy. That's what I want to see. All right. And Spell, since you're nervous, it's your team playing, you're a Chiefs guy. We're going to give you, all right, first pick. You two have, and let me go ahead and hit it one more time. That's right. Showdowns are retired forever. We buried it. All right. Doc Holliday here. Okay. So, Spell Dog, you pick Patrick Mahomes rushing yards, over or under 29.5 tonight. Which way you going? All right. Spell, you've got the pick. Matty Boy, you are on the opposite side. And for anybody that is brand new here, what we are doing, what Saddle Up Hoss is, used to be called Showdowns. Essentially, all right, we're going to do 10 of these. 2 people in the chat a piece against each other. Whoever wins, I will Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, $50 to each winner tonight. We're going to give away $500. So just a minor thank you for everything that you all do. And trust me, you guys deserve way more than that, right? Like, I just cannot thank you all enough. And I hope that we have fun while we're doing this. So all right, that is how we get down. Spell Dog has chosen the over. Patrick Mahomes rushing yards. So, Matty boy, all right, you have under 29.5. Okay, now we need some new folks. All right, if you are, I don't know, brand new tonight, brand new in the last 5-6 months, right? Write the word hi, H-I, I don't know. I was trying to come up with something clever. I got nothing. All right, write the word hi. Because our OGs, we definitely do not want to leave them hanging and they don't get to play. But we also want the new folks in here too. All right. So if you are new, there we go. All right. We got 2 right there. All right. First 2, because I like when folks are prudent. All right. One more time. One more time. Hi. All right. Justin McCullough. Hi. Okay. You 2 are next. Kareem Hunt, rushing yards. Over or under 41.5. And Juan, since we could sing your name and you were first, you got picked. All right. You want over under 41.5. Justin, you've got the opposite side. All right. Of what our Juan chooses. So, Juan, you've got it there. Robert Bibbo, how you feeling, buddy? It's good to see you, man. You got any cool parlays? If anybody doesn't know, our man is brilliant with these. Robert, drop in any picks, parlays, things that you have, man. Love to see it. All right. Juan has chosen the over. Kareem Hunt, rushing yards. Justin, you have the under. So there we go. Check that. Gonna have some fun. My man, Bill Grit. Hey, you want to talk about a legend right here, boy. All right. This is my dude, my absolute dude. Been rolling with this guy for a long time, man. He is the best. Give him a nice welcome in. He is awesome. I'm telling you, good old boy right there, man. All right. So we'll get some more going in just a second, but we need to continue to break this game down, right? So anybody that is brand new in here, so we go through and break down a lot, and you probably see, that there's a lot of clips that are on the front page here. Let me just run through the no-fly zone here. If you want to understand the passing, the charts of what it's going to look like, okay? You see the secondary rankings for the Eagles here. This is through the playoffs, all right? They're damn good. All right, it's the number 1 pass defense in the NFL. All right, and this is where they rank per quadrant. We put this together. This is Patrick Mahomes' passing chart last week against the Bills. And the reason I bring it up is that you're going to see a short left to right passing game, 5 yards and in. You're going to see a passing game that uses said short passes, all right, as a de facto run game. So pay attention to that. The name of and I want you to see this right here. You see these blank spots, deep left, deep middle, deep right? This is Patrick Mahomes' every pass since last season. Yep, look at that. Doesn't throw it there because it's not a spot. These are safe passes here. So pay attention to that as you see it tonight. You're going to see Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs need to score first. Sideline to body passes. All right. Short pass, de facto run game. Be careful of offensive holding. And if you're new, you're probably wondering, like, what the hell are we doing? Like, looking at film. Well, the reason I'm doing it is that these passing charts absolutely matter in terms of betting props for other players on the Chiefs, right? So when you see a short passing game, you're going to see attempts that are up. All right. You're going to see completions go up, especially with 2 teams that can use time of possession in games, both top 10 in that, right? So that's why we go through it. So when you look at running backs, look at tight ends, look at DeAndre Hopkins used as a tight end. You look at Jalen Hurts here. Look at this, the exact same thing, left to right. Chiefs secondary, again, damn good. Look at all these passes behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to use guys behind the line of scrimmage. Saquon Barkley, Gainwell, all right? He's definitely going to use his weapons that he has. The name of the game tonight is getting which quarterback out of sync and throwing deep. All right. You look at the Eagles here, run game, fun game. Use Saquon, not only in the ground, short passes as well. Use pre-snap motion. Find where the blitz is coming. Are they in man? Are they in zone? And then exploit deep defensive holding calls. Because, again, you want to see something, anybody that's new in here? Check this. We don't mess around. We even have the referee broken down here. All right, Ron Torbert. All right, 46.6 points per game average during the regular season, 10-7 of the over. All right, 16.7 penalties per game, third most. Most called penalties, and I'll take the ticker down for a second. Offensive holding, defensive holding. Chiefs offensive line has a holding problem. Now the Eagles can too, but Pay attention to those. Defensive holding, absolutely expect both offenses to use that and try to get a couple calls their way. All right, time to get another one here. Sean Ritchie, you are in. What's up, brother? All right, you are going to go against Town Tizzle. Okay, now, Tizzle, I'm going to give you the pick first. Okay, let me pull this up here. We go through all these. There, we got a bunch of them. Okay. Ooh, you see some of those right there. All right, last one we did was Kareem Hunt. So, Tizzle, Travis Kelce receiving yards. Over 61.5 or under 61.5. Tizzle, you got the pick. You are going against our dude, Sean Ritchie, tonight. So, Richie, whichever one he chooses, you have the opposite there. So, drop that in, Tizzle. See. All right, he's going with the over. Okay, there you go. And anybody brand new, we have a game used to be called the Showdown, calling it Saddle Up Hoss now. All right, we're going to have 10 of these, 2 people in the chat on each one going against each other during the game. The winner, I will Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, each winner, $50 right after the game. So I'll get at you. Yeah, get it for sure. So gonna have fun, man. Gonna have a blast doing it. Okay, so that's Kelce there. We've got that one. I think we have 4 more of those left. Okay, new folks, let me go right back to it. We're gonna get you guys in too. Now we're gonna go. He's not new, but I want a new versus an OG. So Chicago Pat, you're in. Let's holler at our man Bibbo. Pat, you are in. And let's get another one here. Hold up. All right, Bill Griffin, you're in. There you go. All right, BG, you're going. So, Chicago Pat, you've got the pick on this one. Devontae Smith, receiving yards, over or under 53.5. All right, you choose. My man BG, you've got the opposite of whichever one that he goes with. Okay, so while we wait on the answer for that one, let's take a look here. Anybody, and again, I don't mean to jump over these. I mean, we have 500 slides. We've gone through this, all throughout. And anybody that's brand new, welcome in. And our shows are a continuously running, really pick list, right? So we work and we build and we get in early and we continue to go. So I don't want you to think like, oh, these guys didn't even break it down. Like, I assure you, we've broken it down big time. Now, some stats you want to know. Chiefs games, they've hit the third quarter under in 8 of their last 10 away from Arrowhead Stadium. Now, this is a road game for both teams, but is what it is. Now, the Eagles, they've covered the fourth quarter spread in 11 of their last 15 games. And that's why you saw we have the Eagles on the second half there. This team scores, and the Chiefs give it up, right? Now, take a look at the board here. So if you're looking to understand these teams, this is who they are. Points per game. Eagles, 7th best in the NFL, 27.2. Chiefs, 22.6. All right, points per game allowed. Eagles defense, 2nd best in the NFL. Chiefs, 4th best in the NFL. Time of possession, that is where the game will be decided. Time of possession, penalties, who can run the ball. All right, 6th best for the Chiefs, hold at 30.56 on average. Eagles first in the league, 32.23, 32 minutes and 23 seconds. Now, passing offenses, you see 29th. It's because the Eagles haven't really had to use the passing offense. They can run the football. But there you go. So if you want to understand these teams, passing defense for the Eagles, first. All right, rushing defense, 8th, 10th. All right, it's going to be tough to run the football here. So we're going to have to see. All right, Chicago Pat has chosen the over on Devontae Smith. Bill, you have the under, my boy. There you go. Okay, so that is understanding these two teams. Now, let me also put this up. I went through the last 9 Super Bowls and counted every single stat by hand. This is how you win a Super Bowl, not only on the field, but betting as well. Okay? Points average over those 9, 49.4. We got a total of 48.5. Punts, 8.5. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Eagles don't punt the football, right? Chiefs don't do it a ton, but the Eagles really don't at all. All right, the number I believe is set at 6.5. 8.5 on average last 9. Field goals 3.18. Interceptions 1.85. First half percentage of total points in the game, right? So if you have 20 points, well, yeah. I mean, if you have, yeah. You see it. You get it. You understand percentages. I was about to start breaking it down on a minute worse. 47% of all the points scored in the Super Bowl, all right, are in the first half, meaning 52.6 are in the second half. Average first half TDs, 2.83. Okay. And I won't read through all these, but you can see winner pass attempts, all right, 39, 35, 26, 21. Keep going down the list. Where it makes sense is if you're live betting, look at that winner pass to run ratio at the bottom right. All right. 60% is essentially where the winning team wants to stop. And they generally do. Why? Because they stay balanced. They throw, they run. They throw, they run. Pay attention to that in this game. Not that these teams can't come back on anything, but when a team starts getting whacked and out of balance, that's when turnovers happen. All right. That is when punts happen. And that's when the other team generally puts in points. So something to pay attention to if you are live betting that. Take a screenshot there if you need to. They're also in our Discord. So if you want to join that, it is free. You'll see the link in the show description below. Now, we got to get another game here going because we got to get them all up. So you guys had Devontae here. All right. Let's go with another one here. Chef Rock. All right, my dog, good to see you. You are in, as well as Jason, our boy. All right, and Jason, you get to call it. And here's which one you've got. DeAndre Hopkins, receiving yards, over 12.5 or under 12.5. And these are the real numbers. Like all of these in the game are the real numbers that are in the book. So, Jason, you get to pick. Chef Rock, you get the opposite of what he goes with. 12.5 for DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, man. So, yeah. So, you pick Jason, and then Chef Rock, you have the opposite. Now, let me also bring this up because if you are betting team totals and you want to know this information right here. Okay. So, went through and hand counted both of these teams. Okay. Their points scored per quarter on average in the playoffs. So the Chiefs, they played 2 games. Eagles have played 3. So if you're looking to bet quarters, if you're looking to bet over-unders on totals in regards to quarters or halves, first or second, right? This is where they have been. Look at the Chiefs. Average 6.5 points in the first quarter through 2. Eagles, 12.3 through 3. Second, 10.5, 4.3. Look at the third. The Chiefs haven't scored a single point in the third quarter. Not a single point. Now, it's only 2 games, but they haven't scored a single point. The Eagles scored much, 5.3. And in terms of football, all right, when you look at scoring per quarters, all right, NFL and college, second quarter and fourth quarter are where generally points come. Now, it doesn't always play out that way, right? But on average, if you took 100 games, second quarter and fourth quarter are your highest scoring. And also remember, halftime of the Super Bowl, all right, is 45 minutes long. Generally, it's 12. All right. Now, these two teams have been here, but again, players generally in the NFL, I've worked in the NFL. I can tell you that hey, our team didn't make adjustments. They don't have time to make adjustments, right? Like coaches are making adjustments in the game. That's when those happen, right? You're just kind of getting a little bit of a breather, fixing some equipment if you need to, coach ripping somebody's ass if he needs to, and then it's right back out, right? So, but now you got 45 minutes, you got a little time, all right? So there you go on that one. Okay, did we get a choice on DeAndre Hopkins there, Jason? You had it. Yep, you got the over. Okay, so Chef Rock, you have got the under 12.5 on that one. So again, looking at the points there, and I'll get everybody out of here a little early because I know we got to get bets in and we have to get all of that. So I won't take up all your time for sure. Taking a look at first touchdown score. So we play a game, the gym. You have to pick the first touchdown score of the game at plus 1,000 odds or more. I've chosen A.J. Brown. If you can get Kareem Hunt, it's not a bad look. Again, the Eagles, they've scored a touchdown in the first quarter in 7 straight games. The Chiefs, I mean, you saw the points. Like, they've been scoring in the first quarter as well. So that's kind of where you're at in regards to the first touchdown there of the game. Now, one more, okay? I went through every single point in the NFL of every game since 2015. All right, the average margin of victory. And when you hear, sports books, sports bettors, whatever, speak about key numbers, this is it. Look at the red. 3, All right, 3 points. Say the Eagles win 30-27. Okay, 3 points of every game in the NFL since 2015. 14.4% of them have been by exactly 3 points. So the point of this, and you can see it 6, 7, 10, 14. Those are your key numbers there. So the point of it is to understand, and this is better for next season, not just one game here, but understanding that with a difference between betting minus, say 2.5, which is not applicable here, but minus 2.5, minus 3.5. All right. Minus 3.5, you're adding 14.4% additional risk. All right. Think about that. If you had 2 fast food places and you've got A, you've got B, and B, 14.4% higher percentage to get food poisoning. Are you going to go there? No. Now you look 1.5 to 2.5 there. Again, just wanted to pull that up so you could see. I bet a lot of folks probably haven't seen exactly why and how these books get these numbers and why the key numbers are what they are. And remember, the last 3 Super Bowls in a row have all finished by exactly 3 points. This is a 3-point league. Absolutely a 3-point league. All right. You see the picks there at the bottom? Anybody that is brand new, welcome in. You can see it. I'll pull them back up on screen so you can see. But first, we've got to get one more, all right, of our game here. Saddle up if I can find it through our 8 million slides that we had going. What was the last one that we had? DeAndre Hopkins. All right. So we have 2 left. Okay. All right, I'll tell you what. Tina, you're in because you're fantastic. All right. And Melanie, you're in. I want Tina and Melanie on this one. All right. And Tina will give you first pick. Oh, look at the bots coming back. Oh, I missed y'all. Oh, man, I miss blocking that ass. All right. Tina, you have the pick. And here's the one that you have, you and Melanie. Who scores the longest team touchdown tonight? Chiefs or the Eagles? You look at the books, it's even. Tina, you've got the pick. Melanie, you've got the other side of that. Okay. So choose which one you like. Chiefs or the Eagles. Now, let me get the picks up here while we go through that. Okay. So picks right here. And let me pull the banner down so that you can see. All right. Now, I'm not going to read through all of them, but these are what we've essentially worked on for the last 2 weeks, right? Building our list, right? So take a screenshot real quick because I don't want to sit on it for everybody who's kind of gone through it. And then again, you see the under the radar picks, and I will have this at the bottom. You see it right there. You can get all of them right there, both slides there. But I did want to bring it up for everybody that might be new coming in, and welcome in to Driving the Line. You can find us daily, 10 a.m. Eastern, every day. Best bets all across the board. And college baseball is coming back this weekend. We hit all over every single sport. It's going to be fun. We'd love to have you come hang out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like. All right, come hang out, man. I really think that you'll enjoy it and have a lot of fun. Now, Tina, did we get an answer here? Which one you going with? Let's see. Eagles. Tina, you have the Eagles, all right, on the longest touchdown here. And let's get our last one up. All right, so there you go. All right, Tina, you got the Eagles. Melanie, you have the Chiefs. Okay, so let's get 2 new folks. All right, for our last one. If you've just joined tonight, essentially the last 6 months, okay, 3 months, whatever, okay, type new. Just type new in the chat, all right? And we'll choose 2 of you. And welcome in. We sure are happy to have you, and I hope that you have a lot of fun. So our last one, absolutely. Now, just a couple other notes here, because, again, I don't want to take up your time. I know that with families, you got food, and you got all kinds of stuff going on. Just taking a look here as we go through. Okay, let's see. Melanie wrote new. All right, here we go. Chelsea Lee. All right. Flan fam. There you go. That works. Okay. You too. Now, all right, we'll pull this back up here in 1 second. Let me get the last one up. And Chelsea, you can pick. Yours is, and these are even as well, right? First team to reach 10 plus points. Okay. Could be even 10, could be 11, 12, 13. Just which team gets to 10 or more first, Chiefs or the Eagles. So Chelsea, you have the pick, and Flan, you will get the opposite side there. So, All right. Yeah. Chelsea just dropped in the pick. Which one that you want? Now, going back to looking at the props here. Okay. So we went through. All right. And Chelsea says, give me them Eagles. All right. There you go. All right. You got the Eagles. Okay. And Land, you have the Chiefs. That's the last one. And if you didn't get chosen, don't worry. We're going to continue to do this. We're going to have a lot of fun. And I hope everybody enjoys it because it is a thank you to all of you. And like I said, you all deserve so much more for everything that you do, for this show, for this disco, for the brand, for everything. You're phenomenal. All right. So yeah, we'll keep doing it for sure. Now, all right, taking a look here, all right, at the props, because again, we definitely want to take a look and look at these numbers here. All right, so you see, um, looking at the quarterback prop lines, and let's pull the averages here per game. All right, and just find where our differences are. You can see passing yards both juiced up. All right, based on their averages. Passing attempts juiced up. All right, who gets away from the run game first? If you could decide that, you can make a lot of money tonight. A lot of money tonight. Completions, again, numbers juice a little bit. Longest completion, both these quarterbacks can go deep for sure. Interception, Mahomes averages 0.60 this year per game. Jalen Hurts 0.30. But both these quarterbacks, like as of late, they ain't been throwing a damn thing. We look at Kareem Hunt, Saquon Barkley. Let's pull the averages here. All right, Kareem. Now, I know that there's been some injury situations, but I mean, this is a low number for Kareem Hunt, 43.5, right? Saquon, 111.5. Actions has been averaging 128, which is insane, right? Attempts, you see it. Barkley about market efficient. Kareem Hunt, like, if you could figure out specifically the Chiefs run game, and if they're heavy with it, could be nice. Longest rush, Kareem's is 20 yards this season. Barkley, 78 yards. He's had a bunch of them. Anytime TD, Kareem Hunt plus 140. He has 9 touchdowns this year. All right, Saquon Barkley, anytime TD minus 195. He has 20 touchdowns this year. Now, 2 touchdowns. All right, plus 950 for Kareem. He's done that 1 time this year. 2 plus touchdowns, plus 275 for Saquon. He's done it 8 times this season. So there you go. Now, finally, Kelsey, AJ Brown. Look at the averages here. A little juiced up for Kelsey. AJ, pretty market efficient, man. Reception is going to be fascinating, especially with time of possession, especially with both teams wanting to run the football, and can they run the football? Longest reception, Travis Kelsey, all right, 49 yards is the longest one this year. AJ Brown, 67 yards. So if you're looking at that one, anytime TD plus 135. Kelsey's got 5 tutties on the year, plus 175 for AJ Brown's got 8. And look at this, 2 plus touchdowns, 0. Both of them haven't done it. So maybe tonight's the night, or maybe you stay away from it. There you go. Now, team total overs, you can see it. The books are expecting the Chiefs to score a little bit more than the Eagles are, but juice-wise, it's kind of the same. I mean, a little more, obviously, against the Chiefs. We looked at the referees. We looked at the points per quarter, first touchdown. We looked at that. Gatorade colors. All right, look at this. All right. So yellow-green, I believe, has jumped up. The Chiefs, all right, they've used purple in 2 straight Super Bowls. Gatorade winning colors since 2001. Orange 5. Clearwater 4. If you are betting Gatorades, okay, let me give you my theory on it. Both teams will have water on their sidelines. Doesn't mean they're going to dump it, but you're not going to have just Gatorade. There will be water, I assure you, on both sides. So, all right, water is an option there. Purple 4, last 2 straight. Look at that one. Red, pink, 0. Since 2001, 0. Yeah. So pay attention to, college baseball. We'll get into that later this week. So, okay. I think that's it. Like I said, I do not want to keep you all. I know that you want to get to the game for sure, but I just want to say, honestly, thank you, every one of you, for real. If you're brand new, thank you, right? Come in, hang out. I hope you have fun. And if you don't have fun, let me know. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I assure you. All right. The old man course corrected me throughout my life. So look, we're not going to get offended by any means. You tell us what you want, you're going to get it. You know what I mean? But we're going to have some fun doing it. And this is the absolute best crew in the game. So that's it. All right, everybody. We'll be in the Discord. If you didn't sign up, Again, the link is in the show description below. You can also, real quick, I'll pull it up so that you could scan the QR code if you didn't get a chance to. All right, we'll be live betting. All right. And we do this, I mean, every day. And I assure you, this crew, like if you're brand new, this crew right here, like listen to their bets. They're unbelievably intelligent people that are in there. Much more smarter than me and better looking too. But yeah, come join. It's free. Come hang out. It's essentially the chat, but outside of the show. So again, we'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time, as we always are here at Driving the Line. But again, thank you. And if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Check us out. It's a couple days. Don't cost you anything. Have some fun, man. So anyways, everybody, best of luck in the Super Bowl. Have fun with your families, friends. And if you're alone, hey, yeah, that's all right too, man. Join us in the Discord. We'll be hanging out. But thank you so much. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you in the morning. Thank you.
Who's got it better than us?